What is your name?
Gary DiCarlo,
Where are you from?
Huntington Woods, Michigan.
What type of community service have you participated in?
Participated in a few. The last one I participated in was for an organization called Food Gatherers.
What role do you think volunteer work plays in building a community?
Well, I think it's very important because I think, especially in these times of many communities having budgets that are very tight, it's important for community to pull together to volunteer to try to fit the holes where cities just can't afford to fund certain things, especially for low-income people and what have you.
How did you find your way to this organization or volunteer work?
Ford Motor Company does volunteer work with tons of different organizations. One of the ones they do it with is the Food Gatherer organization. So, we kind of went through the whole list of organizations that Ford deals with, and based on what this one did and its location, we thought this would be a good one for us to participate in.
Can you explain the purpose of this organization or volunteer work?
This Food Gatherer organization basically gets food, actually grows food on the premises and gets other food, and then boxes it up at the facility, and they transport that food to low-income people who need additional assistance with food for their families.
Can you tell me about the specifics of what you do during this volunteer work?
It'll vary. I know a lot of times when I've gone there, we've basically boxed a lot of stuff. So what they'll do is they'll have kind of a set agenda for the certain foods they want to put in each box that goes to each family. They'll have like a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner, and so we'll just kind of sit in an assembly line with the boxes and load the boxes up with everything we need to send to those people.
Why did you select this organization or type of volunteer work to participate in?
Well, again, it was a good one, I think, for us. It was convenient location-wise for my work. It was something that everybody could do. It wasn't, you've got people of all ages volunteering, so you got to find something that everybody can do. It's not like we can all go out and paint houses and stuff. So, just boxing up some food or whatever they have for us to do there to help the low-income and elderly seemed like an easy one for us to everybody to be able to participate in, and team build for us at work.
Who do you think directly or indirectly is helped by the volunteer work that you do?
Well, probably elderly people or people who can't get to the store for themselves, low-income people who can't afford to go shop at a Kroger or what have you. People like that.
How important do you think it is for people to volunteer their time within their communities? Why?
Well, I think it's very important. I think every community is going to have a need to have volunteer people. As time's kind of gone on over the years, communities were in pretty good financial position and able to support programs to help people, and now everybody is community-wise so strapped. City Hall really can't afford to do all the programs that they used to be able to do to support individuals with people that they're paying to help these individuals. So now, people have to volunteer, without getting any kind of cash benefit or anything, and you rely on these people to help people who need the help. It's important that people, makes your community better. If everybody in your community, nobody's suffering, and you help the people that need to be helped, it helps everybody. It helps you feel better about yourself that you're helping people, and obviously it helps the people that you're giving the food to in this particular instance, have a good diet and be able to live a healthy life, food-wise anyway, in this instance.
What would you say to a young person who is contemplating the exploration of community service?
I would say that every young person should get involved in community service. I think it's important for them to understand that, I think nowadays a lot of kids feel that they're owed stuff, and a lot of kids get stuff that they don't want for stuff. They don't really understand that there are people who live in their area who really do have a hard time getting by, don't have the money to buy the stuff that they probably take for granted, and by them going out there and seeing the people who are struggling get a better appreciation for the things that they have. I think it's very important for them to learn that lesson.
Do you think people have a responsibility to volunteer in some way within their communities? Please explain.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I think it's important just for the benefit of the community. It's a healthier community. If everybody's looking out for everybody else within the community, it's a healthier community for everybody.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.